Hello all, welcome to Diamond's Divine Creations. I am your host, Diamond. Thank you all so very much for joining me on today. I do hope you all are doing well and feeling well. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and of course comment, because that is your free way of showing your support to help me grow this channel, guys, okay? So today's delicious dinner recipe is going to be something I'm calling creamy rice deluxe, okay? I'm trying to come up with some creative names for some of these dishes, okay? So I'm calling this a creamy rice deluxe, guys, okay? You can see many of the ingredients that I'm going to be using in front of you guys. So without any further ado, let's get started, okay? So as you can see here, I'm going to be using some cream of chicken, as well as white corn. We're going to be using a yellow rice, peas and carrots here. We're going to be using some cream cheese as well as a Fiesta blend cheese. This is a 8-pack can of biscuits, just a regular can of biscuits, guys, okay? That I've cut each one up into 4. So that's what you see here, okay? Because we're going to make us some garlic butter biscuits. It's going to go with this as well. We have here our oven roasted diced chicken breast that we're going to be using. Of course, I have my garlic butter here, as well as I already have some diced onions and green onions here as well, guys, okay? So you all may already know, since you all love the one-pan meals so well, okay, this is going to be one of those one-pan dump meals, okay, guys? So let's get started. Okay, guys, first things first. So if you would like to, you can put melt you some butter in the bottom of your pan here. I'm gonna try to do this all in a smaller pan. Seems like when I use my larger glass dish, I make way more than I want to make. Okay, so we're gonna see how this is gonna work in a regular cake size pan, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna use olive oil. Okay, if you don't have olive oil, you can definitely grease the bottom of your pan with just like butter or something like that if you want to, guys. Okay, so we're gonna grease the bottom of our pan here. Okay, also I was going to tell you, even though this is a one pan dish, okay, you can definitely dump all these ingredients in one pan, toss it in the oven, stir things up, bada bing bada boom, it's done. Okay, however, if you want to pre-cook your rice first and then dump, and then everything else is dumpable, okay, can put it all in one pan here if that's what you want to do. And we're going to be using yellow rice here, okay? However, if you like brown rice, if you like white rice, if you like, you know, any other types of rices that you want to use, the point is we're going to be using some rice. And I just so happen to, for some reason, yellow rice and peas and carrots just go so good together. For some reason, I don't know, I like it. You should definitely try it, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing next, guys, okay? Now, if you do want to, sorry guys, hold on. Okay guys, sorry about that. If you do want to like do, you know, dump pan style or what have you, you would need to add your rice in here and then add you some boiling water on top of your rice and then the rest of your ingredients, okay? Because that rice has to cook, okay? Otherwise, you can cook your rice first and then add your rice after it's done and then all of your other ingredients, okay guys? Okay guys, so I did go ahead and put on our yellow rice, okay? I am going to pre-cook it just a little bit, okay? I'm not going to cook it till it's all the way done, okay? Because the other ingredients has to cook with it as well. I just want to make sure that it gets, you know, tender like it's supposed to. It's supposed to get really done, okay? In a different pan here, okay? Take any type of pan. It could be a little small saucepan if you would like, okay? Take it, okay, and your garlic butter. However, if you don't have garlic butter, like actual real garlic butter, you can make garlic butter, okay? Just get you some regular butter, okay? Add you some, garlic powder, and you can also add minced garlic if you want to, okay? And what is it? Is it parsley or basil? You can add either one of those if you want to, okay? Make your own garlic butter, okay? But this is actually garlic butter, okay? So like all of that extra is in there, okay? So you're gonna put your garlic butter in a pan, okay? You should already have your oven preheating right now as well too, okay? So I'm gonna put my garlic butter in this pan, and we're gonna put a little bit of minced garlic in there as well, guys. And you can toss this on your stove or in your oven really quick and let this melt, okay? As soon as it's melted, then we're going to take it out, guys, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the biscuit pieces. Okay, guys, so once you get your garlic butter melted, if you need to add a little bit more in there, then you can melt that down. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna put in our biscuits. Okay, we're not gonna cook them in this pan, but we want to coat our biscuits in this garlic butter. Okay, and we're gonna get this garlic butter all over our biscuits. You can do it like this, or whatever pan you have your biscuits in. You could just take it and pour this mixture all over it. Okay, we just want to make sure this garlic butter gets all over our biscuits, guys. Okay, just like that. And we're gonna flip them over. Okay, I said I was gonna put on my gloves for this, but it's all good. It's my kitchen, my food, it's whatever. Okay, so when we get that done, it's probably just best to like do maybe like a few at a time. So when you get those coated, you can add in some others. Take these out, put them back in your other pan, okay, and toss in those other ones real quick, just like that. You just want to make sure they're garlicky and buttery on each side, guys. Okay, toss those other ones in there. We're going to do the same with it. Just like that. Make sure you get all of them, okay? Swirl those around real good. Make sure to get garlic and butter all over them, okay? Put them back in your pan and set them off to the side until we get ready to use them, okay? And you can pour the rest of that garlic butter right there on top of it. So your garlic butter biscuits should be looking just like that, guys, okay? Now, we're going to take our rice, okay, which like I told you, I wasn't going to cook all the way. And we're going to dump it in our pan here. Like I said, if you want to just put it straight in your pan, okay, you're going to need to add you some boiling hot water. To it, okay, to make sure that that gets that rice cooks evenly the way it's supposed to, guys, okay? And then we're just gonna add everything else, guys. So we're gonna add our peas and our carrots now, as many or as little of those as you would like. We need to also, let me hook up my can opener real quick, guys. We gotta open the can of corn. Okay, guys, so we're gonna drain off that juice off of our white corn. And I'm actually using white corn for this, but you can use whatever type of corn you would like. I just figured I'd use the white corn since we were using yellow rice. But if you want to use yellow corn, then it's your prerogative. Honey, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? So we get that in there. Next, we're going to add our chicken. And these are like already pre-cooked. Kind of. They're already cubed up for you. Okay? As much or as little grilled chicken as you want to add in there, guys. Okay? We're going to also put on our cream of chicken. right on the top of there as well, guys. Just like that. And we're going to dump our onions and our regular onions and green onions on top of this as well, guys. And then we're going to stir this all up. And then we're going to add our cheese, okay? Both our cream cheese and our regular cheese, okay? And I'm just using the whipped cream cheese because it's basically already like softened, okay? So we're going to get this all mixed up, blended in together, guys. Just like so. You want to make sure all of these ingredients blends in evenly together. The onions, the peppers, that cream of chicken, all those juices, all those flavors. I guess I could have used my bigger dish, but it's all good. So we're going to continue to stir this up real good. If you want any seasonings, you definitely can add you some seasonings. I'm going to do a little bit of black pepper. You can do salt and pepper if that's all you prefer. But I think I'm going to do a little bit of black pepper and maybe just a little bit of Tajin seasoning. Okay. So blend that in. Real good, just like that, guys. Try to get that all in there, all evenly. Make sure everything is coated nicely in there. Okay? And we're going to blend in also some of our cream cheese. And then we're going to put some shredded cheese on top, guys. And then guess what? We're going to add our biscuits on top of that, okay? So before you stir this in, you can kind of spread it a little bit. And then you can mix it. Just like that. It's just going to give it a creamier taste, which is going to be nice and creamy anyway, because we use that cream of chicken. So real quick, 1 pan meal that a lot of people seems to like so much, okay? And this could actually feed like, oh my goodness, maybe 5 people at the very least. I guess it just depends on how much your family eats, like if they like really big portions or something like that. I know those of you who have like you know, grown men in your household or what have you, definitely would probably eat bigger portions, but at the very least few, or at the very least 4, I said few, yeah, at the very least 4 people. This could feed 4 people, but literally like regular sized portions, I would definitely say about 5 people. 5 or 6 people could eat off of just this pan. Here, guys, okay? So, I'm making a little bit of mess here. Once we get this all blended in, guys, we're going to add our cheese on top, okay? We're going to put some foil over the top of it. And we're going to place this in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? And then it'll be ready. Hold on, guys. We still got some cream cheese there. Okay. That's perfect. Just like that. Okay, guys. So guess what? I changed my mind, okay? We are going to use a bigger pan after all. Okay, so yeah, I just put this in a bigger pan. Okay, it'll make it like so much easier. Okay. it fit perfectly in that other pan, but we're going to be using our biscuits on top of there, and I don't want them, you know, when they start rising to like, you know, overflow or anything. Okay, so you're going to put your cheese right on top of there, just like that. And remember those garlic butter biscuits that we did, guys? You're just going to put those right on top of this dish. Just like so. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can line it up however you would like to. Okay, we're just going to cover this, and it's okay to have gaps in between it or what have you. But we're going to put all of these biscuits on top of our dish here, okay? Just like that. Probably no more than about 20 minutes is all it should take with these, okay? Because you definitely don't want to overcook it, okay? Because you don't want your rice overstarched, for one, and number two, you don't want your biscuits to get all hard and crispy, okay? And just like that. It's almost like having little like garlic knots or something like that on here. There we go, guys, okay? Got all of our biscuits in there. You can drizzle any extra little garlic butter you may have in there, just like that, guys, okay? So we're going to put this dish in the oven for about 20 minutes, guys, okay? And it's going to be ready to eat when we get done, okay? Okay, guys, so this is our finished product of our creamy rice deluxe that I call this, okay, guys? So we are going to make our plates, and we're going to be ready to eat, okay? So, guys, excuse the noise in the back. I'm kind of making a bit of a mess here, okay? So we can just dig in this however we want to, okay? Get us a big bowl full. So creamy and cheesy, guys. I would literally be trying to make smaller portions, guys, but honey, it's hard to make smaller portions on meals like these, okay? So let's get this over. There we go, guys. So, guess what, guys? It is time to eat. Bon appetit. Grab you a plate because it's time for our dinner date. Go ahead, take you a bite because this is another Diamond's Delicious Delight. Thank you all so very much for listening and for watching. And until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Y'all look how creamy that is. Okay. Gonna get a little bit of our garlic butter biscuit. Also, guys, I added the seasonings off camera. So like I said, I just used the black pepper and a little bit of Tajin seasoning. You could do salt and pepper or lemon pepper, whatever type of seasonings you would like. Okay. I also did add a little bit of the everything seasoning on top of our garlic butter biscuits, okay, which is this right here. Yum. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Y'all definitely need to try this. You definitely can feed your whole family with this dish. This is so good. Okay, guys? Till next time. Peace.